I had a dream last night, and this is my record of it. With my friends Burgundy, Ryan, and Devin, I hopped on a train car to go faster to our destination, but me and Berg get separated from Devin and Ryan because we're on separate train cars. We end up in Horrorland, and I am roomed with this guy with glasses. The first ride is a roller coaster. It's nothing special, just a few twists and turns. When we get off to take a break, our room had a door now, and I looked outside, and there seemed to be a Halloween carnival of some sort. I'm obsessed. I go outside, and I'm obsessively asking people, is there a drop upcoming on the upcoming roller coaster? Is there a drop? My roomie finally said there was, but you could get off before it dropped. This part I'm not sure of. I think Ryan came running up and frantically said something about Burgundy, but that's the only part I'm not sure of. I suddenly arrived at my neighborhood that wasn't. I didn't recognize it. I was outside the Greenbrier Bridge, and the streets were completely empty. On a road sign that's not there in real life was a note. It said something like, it was from Burgundy. It said something like, Richie, I tried to find you. My stepfather, he, and then it stopped there. And in my mind, I asked her what happened, and inside my mind she replied, well, we talked about it. And she never did tell me what happened to her stepfather, but she mentioned he did it, or it happened after he got to the end of some book. I remember thinking either he died or he did something to her. And I remember hoping he died so it wouldn't be the other. Before she left my mind, she said she was going to follow the beam to the tower. And that is from the Dark Tower series that I am reading. And I look up, and as she says this, I see clouds moving in one direction. And I notice that they're moving in the same direction as the water from the river is flowing. I write a note back for some reason, and somehow I'm using flower names in it for puns or something. I just remember zooming in on flowers and somehow using it in my note. I also used the word not a lot, and K-N-O-T. That may be a flower name in my dream, I'm not sure. When I was done, I saw somehow Horrorland had written an evil message to her in the corner that she would think was mine. I tore it off and posted my note on the road sign. It was something like, come meet me, or meet me, or something. I decided to follow the trail to find her. The beam. Then a car full of young teenagers, I guess, they were in their 20s, with a driver with spiky blonde hair, I think a tan, and sunglasses, yelled, we're going to see the Dark Tower, like it was some kind of spring break road trip. I remember thinking that they'll never make it in a car. The beam is a straight line, which the road curves and they'll get off track. I also remember, don't have this written down, but I also remember like being offended that they thought so little of it. I guess because the book's really important to me. Because it's the best book I've read in a long, long, long time. Anyway, back to the dream. Suddenly I was back on the roller coaster, and I remember twisting into this volcano-like structure. I asked if this was an underwater one, and someone said, no, this is the drop one. We dropped into a volcano, and I had my eyes closed, but I pictured a giant devil robot thing, animatronic, kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, but like, okay, I can tell you the exact size of it. If you ever went to Universal Studios, King Kong, it was that size. The size of King Kong in Universal Studios. But I remember going down and going straight, so that wasn't the drop I was expecting. It wasn't the drop. I opened my eyes, and we were about to go into a black tunnel where I couldn't tell a difference with my eyes closed or shut, so I shut them. I heard wire electricity flashing, and people's shocked / laughing screams, and I felt the heat from the electricity on the back of my neck. I felt Then I heard howling, all while my eyes are closed. Then I heard howling. I pictured maybe like wolves or something, like werewolves, animatronic or real wolves or something, and the same scream from the people, and then I woke up. If I already know a roller coaster is, from my mom, the psychologist, I already know a roller coaster signifies ups and downs of life, mood swings, and I'm guessing since I was afraid of the drop, I'm afraid that I'm going to fail at life, or I'm going to drop down into depression again. But if there's anything else you can tell me about the significance of that dream, please tell me.